Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today's word is, God said, just because you have sex with your partner doesn't mean they will marry you. Lies. A man will always tell you a lie just to get what he wants. And I just want to say, as the woman, you got to be wiser. You got to be wiser when you're dealing with a man, because they would say, they would do, they would tell you over and over, I will marry you if you do this, I will do this. And the sad thing is, the man can be older than you, but he's still acting immature. Like I tell women all the time, stop having sex with a man that is, listen, stop having sex with a man. Wait until you get married. Just wait until you get married. Wait until God have the right person for you. You'll know if the person is right for you, because y'all will have chemistry, y'all will laugh, y'all will smile, y'all will go out, and people will know the vibe of you both. I just want to say, stop having sex with them, because they playing with you. They playing with you, they using you, they taking you, taking advantage of you. They using you, just for sex, just to satisfy their needs. And I just want to say to you, look at your relationship with God. God is like, every time you having sex with them, you are sinning before me. And I want you to know you got to be bigger in what you're doing. You can't let this man, this woman to control you. You got to have some authority and say, look, I'm not having sex with you no more. I made up my mind. I'm waiting until I get married. And if they can't understand, move on with your life. You don't stop living your life because somebody don't want to be with you. You got to do what you got to do. Do what you have to do for your children, yourself, your family. Because at the end of the day, God sees everything, and God is judging. God is judging everyone. And I want you to know that you got to tell your partner, stop running back and forth to his house. Tell him, look, I can't have sex with you because it's not pleasing God. It's making God angry. God is getting upset. And God told me if I keep doing this, I'm going to die. God said if I keep doing this, my life is going to end. God told me if I keep doing this, it is not pleasing in his sight. You got to be honest with these men that you dating. You dating these men and they don't understand you. Some of y'all ladies that's watching me, some of y'all dating like two guys. Let me tell y'all something. I have men holler at me all the time. Does not mean I need to text them. Listen, I will act like I'm getting your number. I ain't even writing your number down. Because I still got it. Even though I still got it, doesn't mean I have to drop my drawers down. No. I keep my drawers up. I have men holler at me all the time with my children. And I'll be like, nah. Because my focus, you got to know what your focus is. What is your focus? Is your focus is all about sex? Is your focus about your children? Is your focus about your priority? Is your focus on your purpose? What is your focus? Don't let this man damage your life by having sex with him and he gets you pregnant and he don't want to take care of his responsibility. You got to listen. As a woman, you got to be strong. I don't care what nobody tell you. They talk about get on birth control, take birth control pills, take your pill, whatever. They talk about plan B. That stuff don't work. And I'm going to tell you, that stuff don't work. The best way is don't have sex. Tell your partner, y'all need to get married. If he can't get married to you, close it. Close the chapter. Close your legs. Close the book. Go move on with your life. Go back to school. Get your education. And let him know, I'm sorry, but this ain't working. I cannot keep putting my life on the line. Every time you having sex, every time you doing something wrong, you putting your life on the line. And God is judging you. I'm telling you. When I was a sinner, God was judging me. He was like, you better get yourself together or some things gonna happen. Sin can be anything. It could be stealing. It could be, doing things out of the sight of God. And all I'm saying is, if you love your partner, if you love this person, they need to marry you. Listen, some of y'all as a woman, y'all cooking, cleaning, serving this man. This man ain't even your husband. Then y'all living with each other. I mean, come on now. You think just because he give you a promise ring, you his everything. I ain't worried about no promise ring. He need to marry you. If you gonna live with somebody, let them marry you. And get married for the right reason. Don't just get married because it's just all about sex. Listen, if I'm having sex, if I'm cooking and I'm cleaning, I need to be married to you. I need to be married to you. I don't need you to tell me no excuses. If I'm cooking, cleaning, serving you, making your bath water, rubbing your feet, cracking your neck, cracking your back, serving you, and having sex, I need to get married to you now. And then we're going out on field trips. We're going out to Hawaii. We're going out to different trips. Listen, they need to marry you, and that's it. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to speak up as a woman and say, look, I'm doing so much for you. I don't need no promise ring. That ain't, listen, what you doing is not a promise ring. What you doing is the wife material. You are stepping up. You are his wife. That's what you doing. When you start serving the man food, when you start doing all of this stuff, you are a wife. You don't read the Bible? The Bible says any person that you have sex with, that's supposed to be your husband. That's supposed to be your husband, your wife. And that's why you got to be careful. If you had sex over and over with different people, you need to clean yourself out. And you need to say, Lord, help me. Help me, Jesus. Help me to stay before you. Help me to stay in your will. Because I'm telling you, God is not pleased with some of the things we're doing. Some of the things we're doing, we need to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, I repent. Lord, I need you to forgive me. When I knew that I had 2 kids, I couldn't play. I couldn't play with sin because my children is watching me. Just because Andrew is a boy, he is watching his mother. My daughter is a girl. She is watching me. I have to be an example to my children. I can't be having people coming in and out my house having sex with me. The devil is a liar and ain't no truth in the devil. I want you to understand, you got to be an example to your kids as a mother. You can't be having these men coming in and out your house. You got to make up your mind and say, if God is for me, who can be against me? Listen, if God is for you, who can be against you? God is standing for you. I don't care what that man said. You got to do what God is telling you to do. If he don't understand, you move on. You cannot step yourself down because he want to have sex with you. I don't care what no man tells you. He ain't put no rock on your finger. He ain't put no diamond on you. And marriage is not all about sex. I be telling people, marriage is not all about sex. Marriage is communication. Marriage is understanding one another. Marriage is a long suffering. You got to suffer through the pain. You going to go through some days you don't want to talk. You going to go through some days you don't want to be bothered. But you got to push it. You got to push it through. Yes, you're going to fight. Yes, you're going to argue. Yes, she may slap you. You may slap her. But you got to get up. Don't be going to the courthouse talking about filing for divorce. Deal with each other. How you going to get married to a woman? You will get married to a man. You don't understand them. Stay in your marriage. Stay in your marriage. God said you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna have it. But your joy will come. You gotta learn how to work with each other. Stop putting each other down and stop telling people your business. Family, your mother don't need to know about what's going on in your bedroom. Your father don't need to know what's going on in your bedroom. Keep your legs closed and stop telling people your business. When you married, that's your business. You don't tell your parents what's going on with you and your husband. That's why you need to get married. Because when you're single, when you're single and you just playing mommy and daddy type of game, that's what some of these people playing. They living with each other. And let me tell you this. How do you know that's your husband? How do you know that's your wife? How do you know that? Just because, that's why you got to stop playing. People play so many games, it's not even funny, y'all. I'm telling you. How do you know that that's your husband? Just because you've been with somebody for 5-7 years does not mean that that's your husband, that's your wife. And people don't understand. You are wasting your time. You don't know what God has for you, but you're wasting your time playing mommy and daddy games. Oh, this is my boyfriend, and I've been dating him for 2 years, and all of this stuff. And guess what? You done wasted 2 years. And God been trying to tell you that was not your husband. Y'all better pay attention to your dreams, your visions, your purpose, because God had more for you. Don't waste your time on no knucklehead. Don't waste your time with no knucklehead. If he ain't doing nothing for you, far as trying to marry you, trying to make up some goals, some plans, and help you with your future, your goals, listen. Some people you just got to end the relationship with, because I'm just being honest. God have somebody better for you. You've been staying in the house playing mommy and daddy games, and God have somebody else for you. You done gave them 12 years. Some of y'all been dating people for 6 years, 8 years, and still no marriage. Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your time? I'm not even going to give you 8 years of my time because you playing games with me. If I've been dating you since I was like 14 and now I'm up there in my 20s, no. Stop wasting your time with people. And I'm telling you, you wasting time and the time is clicking. And God have been telling y'all, but nobody want to listen to what God's saying because you want to play mommy and daddy. I don't care what people tell you. In every relationship, when you are in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, you go through things like you married. And as you get married, things begin to get tested. And I want you to understand you have to take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't feel like you got to rush to be staying with somebody. Yes, you want to get out your mother's house, but take your time. When you 18, 19 years old, take your time. Don't just be rushing. Oh, I need to get my own place. I need to do me. I need to do this. Listen, sometimes we're rushing ourselves. You can be a prayer boy. I told y'all, I was praying and I was still sinning. And God told me to stop it. He said, you need to stop having sex. You need to stop being in sin. We got to make up our mind with God and stop doing things out of his will. So if you're going to follow God, do everything in his will and stop following other people. Practicing sex is for a marriage couple. It's not for people that's, boyfriend, girlfriend. Wait until you get married. You can have sex all day, then something go wrong. And you wondering why. Oh my God, we ain't had no protection. We ain't wore no condoms. I'm not on birth control. You can still take birth control. People don't tell you, but you can still take birth control. My doctor tried to put me on that stuff. You can still take birth control. It don't work. I don't care what nobody tell you. Birth control don't work. Condoms don't work. The best way is don't have sex. Keep your legs closed. Wait on God to bless you with a spouse. Wait on God to bless you with somebody that will love you and appreciate you for who you are. Anytime you got to drop your drawers for a man to lie to you and tell you, I'm going to marry you, they a liar. And don't believe it. Ain't no truth in them at all. God said just because you have sex with them, doesn't mean that they gonna marry you. Some of these guys out here will use you. Y'all don't even understand. And sex is a lot of y'all weakness. It's a lot of y'all weakness. I can't live without sex. You better learn how to live. You better learn how to deal with long suffering. Them people in the Bible, you better see what David went through. You better understand. People go through a lot. And I just want you to understand, you got to understand. God have more for you. And you cannot allow that man, that woman to tell you that, oh, you need to have sex with me and I promise you I'll stay with you. No. The best thing to do is you take me to Justice Peace and we can get married. That's how you need to do it. You need to tell them people, look, let's go to Justice Peace and that's it. And close the chapter. If they can't understand, then don't marry them. I'm serious about that. Don't waste your time trying to marry these people and they not trying to do the same. And just listen. And if they not, listen, you marry these people, make sure you get married for the right reason. Don't just get married because you just want to tie the knot. Get married for the right reason and make sure that God told you that's your partner. So I just want to say, be encouraged. I love you all. Keep your head up. Be strong. Don't give up on God. And just know that God has somebody better for you. If the partner not understanding your wishes, then let him go. Thank you for watching. Don't give up. Pray about all things and be encouraged. I love you all. Stay blessed and have a great day.